Well, hi there, Gemini. It's March 2023. It's a big month this month. Have a look here, especially on the 7th and the 22nd. We have two very, very important astrological events. The new moon, which is going to take place here on the 7th in your fourth house. Sorry, that's a full moon that's going to take place in your fourth house. Apologies. Here the moon is swinging around, getting brighter and brighter, and it will, here in the sign of Virgo, make its fullness known. So domestic affairs, your inner feelings, relationship with mother and the maternal family, tend to come out when this part of the horoscope is activated. It's still a very, very exceptionally good time for your work. That's shown by the placement of the sun here in the upper part of your horoscope. Mercury moving into this part of the horoscope as well. That takes place on the 3rd of March, very early in the month. And then that's followed by Saturn right on the same day as we see that full moon here. So there's probably a bit of a juggling act going on between your family life and your professional responsibilities. Nevertheless, you come out on top there with this 11th house combination of Venus and Jupiter. That's going to be a really dominant feature also of your horoscope. It shows good friendship, camaraderie, reconnecting with people from the past as well. That's also shown by the 12th house and the moon transiting across this karmic axis around the 11th and the 12th. Pardon me, I've had pneumonia. Oh my God. That's what my coughing has been these last few months. I didn't even realise. But anyhow, I'm on the mend. And I will not let it interfere with my forecast for you, Gemini. Look at the conjunction of these four planets in your 10th house. This is work. I'm making notes here. Powerful opportunities, but the moment Saturn moves into this place, I must say to you that this is going to really ramp up the responsibility. Saturn is the planet of responsibility. And I think you're going to see that this starts to intensify with the conjunction of the moon and Pluto in the 8th house around the 17th. And then, as I said, once it hits that 10th house, that's the moon I'm talking about here, that sense of responsibility is going to bite hard. Now, Venus, very friendly planet for you, simultaneously transits into this 12th house around the same time. There's the conjunction there on the 20th. And that's getting ready. There it is in the midpoint between Saturn and Neptune. This can make you feel as if you are disempowered in some way. The new moon takes place in your 11th house. That's a consolation because it means you can rely on friends right now, possibly new friendships, new partnerships, even new opportunities to earn money. So that strong 10th house influence of the Sun and Mercury and Saturn is an open door, really an open ticket to success. But are you prepared to take on the additional responsibilities that we see from this transit of Saturn? And this transit hasn't happened for you in over, nearly 30 years now. It's a 30-year cycle. I would say that this is nicely counterbalanced by all of these planets in the 11th house, house of success, gain, good connections. The drive for financial success, shown by this also new transit, Mars moving out of your sun sign into this second house of finance. So you are really looking at making an effort, but I think that responsibility is tied in with the expenses that you have. Maybe you are making a firm decision now to clean the slate, start afresh by paying down all of your debts. That's that 12th house And you can do so because it's likely, with 2 or more planets in this 11th house, there's an opportunity to earn more money, find new sources of income, possibly even take on another job. Now, for some of you, that may relate to the fact that the placement of Saturn is indeed making it a little bit hard for you to operate in the context of the work that you've been doing. So, if you can't stand the heat in the kitchen, you may need to just get out and move on to greener pastures, and those opportunities are indeed waiting for you, as shown by this 11th house combination of planets, and again that new moon in the 11th house. Go for it, Gemini. Find out more at astrology.com.au. We've got the monthly, weekly, yearly transits. We've got daily transits there. We're pumping them out for you so you can make heads or tails of what's going on in your life. Please subscribe, drop me a line if you want a reading or you want to make a comment, and I'll be here next month. I hope you will be too. Take care. Bye-bye now.